Hey then, welcome back, everyone. So we're finally gonna meet Sophia Akande's contract now that I've taken care of some stuff for the MSI last time, and we cleared the way to go to the Devil's Peak.
May I help you with something, my good man?
They could have been gross by night.
I was beginning to think I'd waste away in this wretched place, waiting on orders from our mutual friend. You're here about Devil's Peak Station, yes?
That's right, Sophia wants to secure it for the board's use.
Excellent. That should give us a foothold on this law-forsaken planet, not to mention silencing these abhorrent transmissions.
What transmissions exactly?
Graham's iconoclast propaganda and Sanjar's relentless MSI adverts. If you haven't been subjected to them, consider yourself fortunate. Anyway, Devil's Peak is easy enough to find. There's little else to see out here. Once you leave this forlorn town, look to the horizon and you'll see a mountaintop that looks like a fiendish skull with two curving horns. That's where the station is.
Mountaintop of Horns, got it.
There's a path along the western side of the mountain. Unfortunately, monsters and marauders are as common as kindling on Monarch, so the approach will be perilous.
You got any useful suggestions, or are you just pointing at the obvious?
Well, you're Akande's blunt instrument, aren't you? I'm sure you can manage. However, there is a mercenary of some fame in town, Nyoka. She frequents the yacht club. Law, how I hate that name. Anyway, she might be useful if you can overcome her proclivities. She's rather fond of drink, but she's a good shot when her hands are steady. Good luck. Now, you should move along. After all, we are supposed to be strangers.
Alright, let's get Nyoka to help us. I remember that she needs a side quest finished before we can get her to help, though.
And the little bastard's slippery, right? On account of its blood. So it's sliding. All over the place. Trying to crawl away. Getting so I can't tell the blood from the mud. Don't interrupt. It's rude.
What?
But I gotta get in.
Oh my god.
Right in that baby.
Don't interrupt you. Whatever.
Right.
Are you always just drunk?
You think this is drunk? I gotta. You need to get out more. Sit. Partake. Buy me a drink and let's chat.
I'm totally gonna be the Devil's Peak, actually.
Well. Let's get down to brass nuts then, shall we? Brass... Wait, that ain't it. Brass rats? Let's talk business. I'm headed back out there after I sober up. You want a guide sooner than that? You have to get me something to clear my head.
All right. What do you need?
Outstanding! Our dispensary here maintains a stock of, well, I don't rightly know what they are. Steroid or caffeine somethings? Pills. They're very good. I'm cut off for the month on account of needing one just about every damn day. But I'm sure you've got your wily ways. Fetch me one and we'll be all set.
That's just a stimulant, though.
Well, they work. We got a deal or what?
Velma seen out of sorts too.
He's always cranky.
Hello, dearie. Why, I don't believe I've seen you before. And with sweet cheeks like those, I'd remember. What can Auntie Abigail do for you?
I've been asked to pick up a caffeinated supplement.
And what a helpful young man you are. Nothing like a little pill to liven up the spirits. Who's your lucky friend, dearie?
Why does every woman over the age of 50 sound like a stereotypical grandma character? Jesus Christ. I don't know, Auntie. You have to pry that secret from my sweet little cheeks.
Aren't you a saucy thing? I may not be a fresh young thing anymore, but with age comes experience, dearie.
Uh-huh. Why show you a thing or two?
Much as I'd love to, my rheumatism is especially fierce at the moment, and I'm all out of my medicine. But I'd hate to send you away empty-handed. You were here for caffeinoid, weren't you? Who's it for?
Nyoka.
Oh, her. It's none of my business, but I have told her Dr. Williams would bump up her monthly allotment if only she'd join MSI. Contribute like the rest of us. Now I've gone and said too much. And you know me, dearie. I don't like to pry.
How can I increase her allotment?
Well, Dr. Williams managed the town's allotments from his terminal upstairs. Even I can't access them.
Where's Dr. Williams?
In the town graveyard, I'm afraid. The graveyard's near the southern ruins. Do be careful. Shit. If Velma's capable of running the warehouse, she can certainly pick up her own caffeinoid.
Don't be so hard on her.
Stupid grip. Oh god, I'm a nice, cute little. Alright, gotta go over there. I don't think I need to recruit Nyoka after this, but doing this side quest also gives me plenty of experience, so. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. All right then. Oh, just steal a caffeinoid. Okay.
Smells like rat. Oh, it does work.
Yeah. All of the above?
I've got your magic pills. These things are actually dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Ooh, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
All right. Here we go.
Great. Where to? Oh, you want to see how?
Why go to Devil's Peak?
I ain't checked in on that man in an age. You can't miss his radio tower. Huge devil horns in the sky. Rough trek, though. He's way southwest, all the way past Fallbrook. If you're keen on hunting a few things, we can take the mountain's western slope. If you're more of a spelunker, Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer.
All right. All right. New perk. One having no companions in the party, but still having someone back up on the ship, getting a skill bonus to all skills. You know what? Let's do that.
What's up?
Alright. Never mind. We'll have Nyoka with us for the time being, but eventually we'll be able to dismiss her completely in order to get that skill doubling perk.
Join me for a second, will you?
Fast travel to the crossroads, and then we'll just keep walking from there, I guess. Okay. Wait.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
It's going to be a long trek, regardless. And I don't think you actually need Nyoka to get you anywhere, but...
Good score, Cap!
Nyoka will pull her weight, though.
That's the last of them.
They will not be needing it anymore, plus they tried to get us. Ultra hunting rifle, interesting.
Look northwest. That ain't it, but marauders sometimes camp inside the buildings there. Steer clear unless you fancy getting shot. Westbound still. I'll let you know when we can start ascending.
Thank you kindly, Nyoka.
Incoming! Hell of a shot.
kind of a shame that Nyoka isn't joining our party, or the fact I'm not interested in having a party for this character, because that is a very interesting lineup here for her.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Other's the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat. Incoming, Captain! The cave's back east of Satan. We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up. I love a good fight. I love this mountain. You can see so much from here. So many beasts would need killing, so many drinks would need drinking.
Looks like that guy didn't make it. Don't blame him though, because seriously, place is ridiculous.
Big mistake. Solid kill.
Oh my god. Let's see here. Natural health regen. Alright.
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead! This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew. You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
Sure, a total marauder. Yes, indeed.
Reckon that sounded far too coherent for a marauder. That's good. Otherwise, I'd have to kill you. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know.
Thanks for the tip.
We're here to help. Long as the paperwork's done and the pay's good. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with, and that's guarding these big old Devil's Peak horns.
Wait for how we kill these marauders.
There is nothing I'd enjoy more, but the C3s play it by the book. Usually. Go petition the boss man. Maybe you can convince him to alter my duties. You ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
I'm off. I don't have time for this.
Captain, let's talk. Hey, next time, you know. Hey, it ain't easy for me to spill my guts like a cut-up raft, all right? I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it every time.
That's
I give someone
fantastic.
like this.
You don't have time for that.
All right. Hey, Cap.
You're off. What crew? Pack your stuff.
Wait, what? What the hell's gotten into you, Captain?
I'm serious. Why ain't you gone?
Fine. Whatever, asshole. I'll make tracks. If I ever...
Yeah. Nothing personal. I just didn't need you to be in the party anymore. Alright, then. So... Skills 105. Yo, 5 through the Lone Master.
We'll be here, Captain. Or will we? Haha. Just a little joke for you.
So I messed up the perp of recruiting Nyoka to begin with. Interesting. I mean, yeah. I really hate that. I hate that. Fag thing, but Soho. Native versus story. Oh boy. That looked like a Fallout 4 raider, now I think about it. That's not porn. That's just gross. Amazing.
You may not realize this, being as you're an outsider, but the blaring alarms indicate the station's on lockdown. Huh? They'll leave already. Out there, whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me. Base to intercom. I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head. What in the galaxy are you doing sniffing around my station? Unless you are, in fact, trying to suicide by Marauder?
I'm looking for a person in charge of the station.
You're talking to him. By the hand of fate and my own cunning skill, I run this station. The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may call me the Broker.
All right, Broker.
Excellent. I have a good feeling about our business relationship. I'm sure it will go much more smoothly than with those unscrupulous mercenaries I hired. I barricaded the broadcast center, but I can only hold out for so long. Clear Clear the Marauders out, and I'll pay you double the going rate. They destroy the transmission equipment, and I'll be out of business. The elevator and doors to the second floor are back online. Hurry before I have to lock them down again.
What's in for me?
From the bids I'll be paying you, I trade in secrets, valuable ones for my vocation. I'm sure you can come up with something you might like to ask me about in person once I'm...
Alright, sure. I'll see what I can do. So this guy...
Elevators to your right. Get ready.
Alright. This flamethrower being only good for close quarters combat aside, this really isn't a big this really is not a bad trade-off at all. If I can do that to people who just get in my way. Yo, interesting. Interesting.
Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. Do hurry on in.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic.
Okay, Hiram.
In blood,
Nice to meet you.
Seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
I'm here to shut down all illegal interplay broadcasts.
Allow me to assure you that I know absolutely nothing about any allegedly illegal broadcasts. Surely the board is aware of that. They must know I'd never involved myself in such despicable activities. There's utterly no reason to arrest anyone in this broadcast station, let alone me. In fact, you're doing me a favor by helping me disable any alleged such broadcasts, if they exist. You could do me another favor by mentioning my loyalty to the board in your report.
Now, why would I want to do that?
You are aware of what I broker, yes? As an agent of the board, surely a day will come when you find yourself in want of certain privileged information. When that day arrives, I would be highly motivated to provide you with such information.
Yeah, fine, you got a deal.
Excellent. Yes, that is reassuring to hear indeed. I am glad we could come to an understanding. If there are any unregulated transmissions being emitted from Monarch, they could only originate from Amber Heights or Stellar Bay. As MSI at Stellar Bay has recently gone silent, I presume that leaves only the Iconoclasts at Amber Heights to deal with.
Tell me more about Amber Heights, though.
Amber Heights is one of the only surviving settlements outside of Stellar Bay. Graham Bryant and the Iconoclasts there got their hands on a working relay station. Now they're ceaselessly transmitting Philosophist ramblings on my airwaves. Graham
Tell me more about
and his
these Iconoclasts.
believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Can we cut them off inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and his Iconoclasts to stop transmitting on their end.
I could just kill them all.
Do what you like. Just don't tell me about it after. I enjoy sleeping at night.
I need to head up then.
Be a doll and shoot any marauders you spot on the way down.
So now we gotta kill the Iconoclasts. But yeah, anime gagged. This is gonna be a little tricky, but it's my best option. And the most fun. What? Yeah, pretty cool. Not that. First, we'll make a hard save because this might get bullet spongy. Might. Okay, that one will do it. Rotating saves is kind of interesting. On class headquarters.
Manta Queen.
Yeah.
Awesome. Looks like Old Reliable's effect of staggering no longer matters since I have the light machine gun Mark II. Nice. So yeah, basically Graham's actually a religious nut. Even if you wanted to go pro iconoclast, the best way to handle it is to get rid of him somehow. Let someone more competent in charge. Let's kill everyone else, shall we?
What was that?
this is at the point where William fully embraces his own monstrous nature. He hasn't just become a demon. He's become a cool, mechanized robot demon.
What, huh? Gotta get down! Get him!
Somebody kill this asshole!
That means that's literally no iconoclasts left. Literally none.
What was that?
Storage capacity increased. Oh well. Okie dokie. Go back to Cellar Bay to get my sell my loot.
Do your part to support the local. What can I? All sales are final.
I'm not selling All Reliable because it's a unique weapon. Same reason I won't sell the Montag. Talk about the hero and tell the good news. Right. So could I. golden eye, golden eye tips. Smile, goddamn. Smiling loony. Oh boy.
Do you hear
Okie
that?
doke.
It's the blessed sound of radio silence, which leads me to believe you have sweet, sweet news for me.
You bet I do hear him. See, the board is a good eye to have.
I suppose it won't kill me to work under Sophia. I am on.
And by working under
terms with
Sophia,
her
you
from
also work under me,
Let's
which means
call it
I can scratch your back so that you can scratch
all
mine
that's left
whenever I
to do
need
is
you
cycle
to.
the antenna's receiver so I can input the needed adjustments. Then I'll be in the board service. No further action required.
All right, tell me to fix it.
It's simple, truly. I merely need you to waltz outside and throw the lever to cycle the power. I'll key in the numerical adjustments from in here.
Oh, the game keeps that's it. You're not pulling my leg.
Someone has trust issues, though I can't hardly feign surprise. Yes, that is all. No,
This
I'm not
game
mocking.
spends a lot of time
Just
lampshading
step outside, flip the switch, depart
Western
forever.
RPG
Understood?
quest
Good.
design tropes. Got it.
Terrific.
Sometimes to its detriment, I admit, but I don't know. Depending on what you actually have to do up to this point in the Outer Worlds, it might be an appropriate type of lampshade to hang.
Testing 1, 2, check, check. Sweet stars. But that is a beautiful sound. Can you hear me? We are a go for broadcast. Devil's Peak Station is now fully affiliated with the board, primed and ready for any and all propaganda purposes. Now I'll kindly thank you to get out of my tower.
Happily, I won't bother you again.
Look, I am well aware that at times I may have the tiniest iota of a prickly exterior, but I must admit I have grown rather fond of you. Take care out there. What in the nebula? Wait, a message just...
Oh, that stuff happens, right.
Black holes. Did you see that?
The big wall of fire? No, totally missed it.
There's not enough room in this tower for two sarcastic hullheads, so one of us has to knock it off. Right.
All right,
I reckon
that's
we
fine.
both know who that'll fall to. Oh well, a pity for the crew, but I can't see how it affects me. Hiram? Can you hear me? Did you see that? Architect, save me from swindlers and fools. Sanjar, what are you bloody doing on my channel? Did MSI, or did... Yes, but... Well, this is something of an emergency.
Spit it out.
The vessel that just went down is a UDL gunship, one of the most formidable offensive ships short of an Earth Directorate assault cruiser. We could use the gunship's armaments to defend Stellar Bay, but we need its targeting module. Listen, I don't care a single whit what you do, so long as you leave me out of it. Which means... I'm more than finished with you lot.
Right. Well, I'm going to cut the VOD off here, and we'll resume where we left off, because we're not quite done with Monarch yet.